Hello, I am Sarah Murdoch and I'm a tour guide and a travel writer, and today I'm going to show you one of my hidden tricks for having a great trip no matter what. This little box you may see here, this is a very simple first aid kit that I bought at Target, but I have decided to take out a lot of the first aid supplies and put in supplies for things that I might need. I like to call it the box of awesome. And with this little box, you can fix practically any little thing that happens to you. You can fill it up with all kinds of small things that can fix minor disasters. So this is my Fix the Minor Disasters box. I'm going to show you what's inside, and then you can go home and you can make this all yourself. You can buy the supplies mostly at Target or Walmart or Home Depot or Office Depot. Any of those kind of places will sell a lot of the things inside this box. So let's have a look inside and help you build your own box of awesome. So this is my typical little first aid kit bought at Target or Walmart. It was about 99 cents. When you open it up, typically you would see Band-Aids and first aid supplies, but I have changed the ingredients of this box to fit a whole bunch of different situations. So first thing I have in here, this is a wet wipe that has anti-bug properties to it. So it's sort of like a bug repellent. I got this in Italy. It's a children's brand. You can also buy these in the United States by the brand Off. So little packets like this, a wet wipe, and you just wipe yourself down if you think that there are mosquitoes around or other biting insects. That's great for Asia, by the way. Then, of course, I have your typical sewing kit. I got this, I am sure, from some hotel at some point. Almost all hotels will offer that. Just snag one from the hotel cosmetics kit and put it into your bag, and you've got needles, you've got thread, you've got buttons, and a little tiny safety pin. So that's important for this set. Along with the bug repellent, a sting relief pad. That's a really helpful bit if somebody ever gets stung by a bee. I would recommend that. Another sewing kit. You can tell I like sewing kits. In here also I have glue dots, which may seem like a funny thing to put in here, but sometimes it comes in handy, especially if you're doing scrapbooking or you want to save a receipt or something like that. You can use these glue dots. Then we have in here a tube full of different medications. And these different medications are ones that I find really useful when I'm gone. I have Tylenol PM. I have the pink ones are Pepto-Bismol, which are really good if you get stomach aches from the food on the plane. Regular aspirin, and then migraine medication and naproxen. So I just bring a tube with a little bit of all of my favorite medications. Along with those, I also like to bring at least one Benadryl. Benadryl is super useful for a lot of different things, especially allergic reactions. And I've occasionally had people on my tours that have had allergic reactions, and this has saved them. So even if you're not allergic to anything, grab a couple of Benadryl and put it in here. You could save someone else's life. You never know. This is also aspirin. Here are some lovely Band-Aids that I got when I was in Thailand that are really flexible. I like the ones with the fabric because they're a little better for traveling. You can also use them if you get blisters. So rather than just the plastic ones, get the fabric Band-Aids. And then I have these, which these are blister pads. So they're actually made to go on top of blisters, and I have a couple of those. So you can buy these at any store, the blister relief Band-Aids. That's really important for people traveling who walk a lot. So this is one of my most popular items that I give away to my tour members when they are feeling uncomfortable. So a few other little first aid kits, small Band-Aids, Band-Aids of all sizes. I would probably do maybe 7 or 8 Band-Aids of different sizes. I like to always get the ones with funny quotes on them too, because, you know, if you get hurt, it's fun to have a silly quote or Mickey Mouse or something like that. So get yourself some festive Band-Aids. That's a lot of fun. A wet wipe, always important in case you do have to do any sort of first aid on someone. You can wash your hands in a pinch, so definitely one of these as a backup. Gauze, which will help for any emergency as well. And then a few other little things in here. A giant safety pin. The one in the sewing kit was tiny. This big one is really helpful because you can put your backpack back together or your clothes or whatever. So bring at least one giant safety pin along with the little ones that come in the sewing kits. Then I have a nail file. Nail file, I just broke this off of a longer nail file, cut it in half, and put it into my bag. And you know that those can always come in very handy. For the ladies, I always keep a tampon in here, just an emergency little tampon, and you would never guess how often people ask for that. So it's a good thing as a backup in case you're traveling with other women. They will thank you for it. I wear glasses, so I have this little glasses kit that has screws in the handle here, plus it's a magnifying glass so you can see as you're working on your glasses how to fix it. And it also came with this little screwdriver. So I have a little screwdriver of 2 different sizes that'll help me put my glasses back together. And then last but not least, one of my favorite items in the bag is Krazy Glue. These tiny, tiny little tubes you can get at Target. You can get maybe 6 or 7 of them in a pack. And you don't screw the top on. You wait until you need it and then you screw the top on. It's a single-use Krazy Glue, and that's really, really useful in all kinds of situations if part of your shoe has fallen off, something like that. The other things that are not in this set but should be, I also like to make sure there are materials for fixing teeth. So you can buy a thing called Tampon at any grocery store, drugstore, and that can restore fillings. And the other thing that's missing, because I gave it away, is I asked my dentist for some cement for crowns in case people on my tours lose their crowns. And every year I use all of those. The crowns fall out when people travel, they just do. So having some cement, just little trial packets, you can ask your dentist for that. That would certainly be a good thing to carry in case you have crowns. So those are the best things I bring. You can also bring a piece of tenacious tape, which is that really super strong, clear packing tape, and that can fix bags. But there are a million other things that you could choose. This is just what I choose. So I hope that this inspires you to go home and make your own first aid kit. Safety is very important when we travel, and having this will make you feel a lot better because you can solve most problems using some of the things in this kit. And I'd love to hear your ideas too. If you've got little things that would fit in here you think would be great for a renovated box of awesome, leave something in the comments and let me know. So thank you for your attention and have a great trip. Andiamo.